In Washington, we made it in this morning. It's just gorgeous here. I love this city already. It's just neat. I don't have a lot of time to film because we're rolling the bus, but I'm going to hurry. There's the Capitol. We're looking east toward that. Monument and the mall.
Sorry.
It's a closer shot. We're just waiting to board the bus. That side over there is the Senate.
On your left.
The flag's not up because they're not in session today. Over on that side is the House of Representatives as well.
Yeah, it makes your ankles hurt, basically.
It's just almost completely done.
Okay, up here where you see the crane, and you see those white things, like instead of windows, okay, you'll be seeing the section. Yeah, the plane took out that whole section. See where the stone is light? It took it all out. It must have come down almost straight down, you know? And it took out that whole section. So all that's new, all of that. See where they have the white things instead of windows? And all of that light colored stone all the way right past the crane. Yeah, all of that. Yep. Go to the United States.
There where the plane crashed.
On the other side.
Just about. Okay, we're here at the Jefferson Memorial, but we're not looking at it at the moment. I'm just taking a shot of the Washington Monument right there. We probably won't go over right to it. You can't go up in it, and this is about as close as it is. Right up there, though. South entrance to the White House. Go up and try to get a better shot. Oh. This is the Jefferson Memorial. President Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, had it built. I'll go up there a little bit closer. We are inside the Jefferson Memorial. From the top part of the memorial. Here we are at the Korean War Memorial. We just got done going to the Holocaust Museum, and so if you're wondering why I don't have any film on there, it's because they kind of discourage the recording and the filming of things in there because it's such a reverent. You need to be really reverent and respectful. So we did go visit that for a few hours. I did pick up lots of brochures and things on it as well. Like I said, I've mentioned before, we went over to the Korean War Memorial. These pictures have all been lasered into the granite. They're just neat. You can go up and touch them, and there's just barely scratches there, but they form the pictures. And you have this all along the wall. You can see all the different people represented who may have helped with the war. And over here, there are soldiers. Apparently there's 19 of them here, and then I think 19 perhaps on the other side. It represents 19 plus 19 is 38, which is the 38th parallel where the two Koreas were divided. But these soldiers are here, they're fighting, getting ready to fight apparently. Supposed to represent the rough terrain that they had to work in. I guess Korea's a real tough place to be. A harsh place. Front view of it. She said to focus kind of on their expressions on their faces. They look like it's when you try and explain. Here's the pool right by the monument. The Korean War is sometimes called the Forgotten War because it happened so soon after World War II, and it just kind of doesn't get the attention that some of the others do. But nearly as many people, servicemen, died in this war as did in Vietnam. We just went inside the Lincoln Memorial, climbed to the top. Lots of people here. It's hard to get good pictures now. There's so many people around. In this temple is in the heart of the people for whom he saved the Union. The memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined. Great guy. I think he's just about our best president, perhaps. He had to go through so much. I just stepped outside the Lincoln Memorial. This is looking on the mall. There's the Washington Monument there, and then behind it, it's kind of blocked, as the U.S. Capitol. She was saying, the guide was saying that the tidal, or the pool is really low right now. They might be doing some kind of repairs down there, so they didn't put much water in it. It's supposed to be a pretty reflecting pool when it's done. It's really nice. Sometimes thousands and thousands of people have gathered there to hear speeches and different things. Really nice up there. I like this monument a lot. This side, they have the Gettysburg Address. On the other side, I didn't film it because it was really big. It was his second inaugural address. But this right here, this speech is perhaps one of the most famous in American history. Again, 407 means 87 years because a score is 20 years or 2 decades. Okay, I just took a shot from down below here. The 36 pillars represent, and they go all the way around the building. 36 pillars represent the 36 states in the Union at the time of Lincoln. And then at the top, all around it, there's a total of 48 states. Those are the states that were put in when this monument was built in the early 20th century. That's what it symbolizes. Just a little bit of that. Right. Okay, we walked down from the Lincoln Memorial down to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. I believe it's about 20 years old. It goes all the way down along through there. People frequently come by, and you can look up your loved ones that have either been killed or missing in action, and the park rangers can tell you which section they're found on. And they're put in chronologically according to when they were put into the war or killed or missing in action. I'm not sure which, but they are chronological in that way, somehow. People come along and they leave things for their family members or loved ones. They try not to throw stuff away. It's frequently gathered up and stored in a warehouse. Lots of memorabilia. In just a moment, I'm going to swing behind and have another shot of a statue of 3 soldiers. It was put in after this war, or this monument was put up, because some of the veterans didn't like this monument, how it looked. They thought it kind of looked like a subway entrance. And so this other monument behind me that I'm going to show you was put in. That monument right here. trees and shrubs around it, and then just the monument to that side. Park's right here, and then the monument slowly gets bigger. See if you can see the names in there.
We get to see a lot of these. Where do you get them? I guess they were selling them. The roses to them.
I'm going to slowly go through here. It slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Down to there. A little bit further, but it is in a V shape. It comes down to the bottom of the V right there, and then it continues on that way. Over there, and then it continues that way. To the women who helped out in the war, the nurses and other people who did a good job in the war, they have their statue and memorial as well. Okay, here we are on our last day of the trip. Let's put the date up there real fast. Okay, last day of the trip, we're here in Washington, D.C. This is the north side of the White House. We just had a group picture taken right here. It's really pretty. I like the view from back here. We just came from Lafayette Park. We came over to here. There are snipers and other people on top of the roof, and they are there to defend it. It makes you wonder what kind of defenses they have with talking about 9/11. The White House was a possible target, and it makes you wonder if they would have been able to shoot anything down that was coming in. I've wondered that a lot. Lots of power in that building. Looking in there, this is kind of on the west wing of the White House. They have a permanent place where they keep a lot of cameras from the various news networks, because they often have correspondents and people who report from the White House, and they just keep them up all the time. They cover them up in bad weather, so they don't have to move them around a lot. That's on the, like I said, the west wing. There's bars here, so I have to kind of be careful as I'm filming. And there's a shot looking over to the White House. These squirrels that were playing on a tree in the White House, I thought that's kind of funny. Here we have all this powerful center here of government and power, and there were squirrels up there. Oops, that's really blurry. Sorry about that. We just had breakfast at a place called Union Station. This is the train station in D.C. where a lot of people have already come through to go to work. Get rid of the display symbol. Really good breakfast. Just kind of like the architecture here. It's really neat. Train station goes back and